This video is for anybody who works a job that they don't really want to work anymore, but they're just a little too scared to take that chance on themselves, on their idea, their dream, their vision, whatever it is. Let me start off by saying that this video is not meant to bash on jobs. I don't dislike jobs. Jobs are important, but jobs aren't for everybody. Just like entrepreneurship isn't for everybody. But some people have something deep inside of them. I don't know where it comes from, but they were meant to create income for other people, employ other people, take action on whatever vision they have, and just dive into this whole game of entrepreneurship. The beauty of the risk, the uncertainty of whether your vision is gonna work out, your dream, if it's a reality, if you could actually make money from your idea. That is the beautiful part. And some people were meant to dive down this rabbit hole. And today I'm gonna talk to you on why I think anybody who has this feeling of chasing something should just quit their job. That's my opinion, and this is why. Starting off with the number one reason why I think you should just always take that chance, and that's if we have redos. I think a lot of people in life get this feeling that you can't make a decision and then go back on that decision later and fix it. You could fix anything that comes your way. So a lot of people don't want to quit their job and explore their idea because of the feeling that they couldn't just go back to their job or find a similar job. Or what if I run out of money and then I can't feed myself or I can't feed my family, whatever. You could always fix this. You could easily quit your job, try to build your business into income over the course of a year, 2 years. Give yourself that shot, and if it doesn't work out, you can always go back. That job will take you back in, I promise you. If that job doesn't take you back in, a similar company will take you in. But if you never try, then you'll never find out. But the problem is a lot of people think that that is just more complex than it seems, but that's really not true. There's nothing in life that you can't just redo. If your business fails, so be it. As long as you didn't go out there and murder someone where you're going to jail for life, you could get a redo on everything. That and having a kid, obviously. You can't go back on having a kid once that child is born. But those two things are the only things that are permanent. Any other problem, you could go get another job. You could find a way to supplement income from somewhere else. There's always a way to fix it. So why not just take that chance? That was personally my mindset when I dove into this business thing was, if this fails, I'll be happy either way. I've always been a very happy person. I'm content with the simple things in life. So I just knew I wanted to dive down this game of business because it seemed fun. But if it fails, my life wouldn't be miserable if I went to a job. I wouldn't be depressed. I wouldn't hate myself. It's just what I would have to do. I would go back to a job. With that being said, because I had that mindset, I quit my job at $2,500 a month. Is that a lot of money? No. Was I struggling? Yes. Was I broke? Absolutely. I was broke as hell at $2,500 a month. But I knew that if this shit fails, again. So like, why not take that chance? Yes, I was young, but I don't think it's a big difference if you're 30, 40, even if you have kids. Like, it's kind of the same reasoning. You can just quit, and if it doesn't work, you could go back and get a job. Like, as long as the basic needs are taken care of, if you guys can put food on the table, rent an apartment somewhere cheap, as long as you got food and a roof over your head, the risk is all there to take. If you're not taking the risk, I feel like you really ain't living. But the key part of this being able to work without you stressing your balls off is you do have to have a security fund, a little savings that will just tell you, hey, if shit hits the fan and I'm making zero money, at least I have this money to live off of. Because obviously business takes time. You're not gonna be making money for a while. But I think if you do these two things, at least you give yourself a fighting chance. Figure out how much you are spending monthly on the necessities in life. I'm not talking about going out to eat, going on vacation. No, not talking about that. I'm talking about groceries, rent, maybe your car payment, and hopefully you don't even have a car payment. If you have a car payment, you could always sell that and go buy a cheap car. Like, you gotta make sacrifices, right? You gotta stop spending money on bullshit. Only take care of the necessities in life. Let's say that's for you, that's $3 grand a month. So you're gonna want at least a 3 months savings to cover yourself. So you have 3 months to bust your ass to try to make it in your business. but preferably even 6 months, because business takes time. And if you want to be really safe, build it out to a full year. Full year, if shit hits the fan, you're not making money for a full year, at least your life is covered. But if you want to act fast and you have no savings and you want to quit that job and launch your business or go full time with your business, 3 months that's okay. I mean, you better be busting your damn balls for 3 months if that's all you're going to save for. But 3 months, that would be $9,000. Save up $9,000, quit that job. Now you got 3 months to make it happen. And let me tell you, this sounds like 3 months, like, I don't know, you know, but 3 months, your life can change in 3 months. You could go from making $500 a month with your business to, by the end of that 3 months, you could be doing $2 grand, $3 grand. And now you either don't have to go back to your job, you could just live off that and keep growing. Or another thing you could always do is, if you really need money, you could just go get like a part-time job. So now you're only working half the time. And if you do that, you're giving yourself a fighting chance. But the reality is, there's never going to be a right time. You're never going to feel ready. You really just gotta jump in that damn water. Like, that's the way business works. There's the people that are timid, and there's the people that just say, fuck it, I'm going all in and I'm gonna make this shit happen. And if you're an entrepreneur, more likely you are the latter. You're the one that's going all in, because that's the mindset you gotta have. Business is hard. It is hard as hell. It will chew you up, spit you out. And if you're timid, if you're that first option, you're probably not gonna make it. So I would say, don't even quit your job. Just stop your business. Keep working your job, be content, that's okay. But if you ever wanna take that business to a full-time income level, you gotta be ready to go all in. And the other reality is you may fail. Your idea may be complete shit. Sorry, but it's true. Your business idea could be awful and it may flop. You may fail straight on your face. But what I do know 100% is, if you fail, you're gonna be okay. In fact, it probably won't even be a big deal. If you can confidently say that you gave it your all and you failed and your idea was shit, or maybe just wasn't the right time, whatever it is, that is not going to kill you. What's going to kill you is if you never take that idea and go in with it. That is not going to kill you. What's going to kill you is if you never take that chance. The what ifs in life are absolutely what will kill you. The regret of not going all in. One thing I've learned from a lot of these people, older people that I talk to that work jobs, because I'm an entrepreneur, when I tell people that, I have a lot of people that are older, I'm talking like 40s and up, that tell me, I had an idea when I was 20, 25, 30, whatever it is, but I just never dabbled into it. Like, I never fully explored that idea. And they always have regret of like, damn, what if? And that, you just don't want to have it. I try to live my life where I don't leave any what ifs on the table. If I have an idea, if there's something I want to do, I'm gonna do it. Because that is the ultimate pain right there. The what if, the regret, like, damn, what if I did that? So just do it. Just do it. If you fail, beautiful. Awesome. Now you know what not to do. And that's another thing. Even if your business idea fails, the skills you learn from trying to make it a success, posting the content, talking to people, pitching your idea, if you employ people, managing the people, all these things are very important. And these skills apply to any business. So even if your business idea is shit, you're going to take skills that you could apply to another business. You think anybody gets rich off their first business idea? Hell no. But they take those skills and then they realize, maybe I should try this. Maybe that one fails. Then they take those skills and then they try another one. That's what this whole game is. That's what life is. So to say all that, I just wanted to get on here and say, if you have a business idea, something inside you, or maybe you're already working on it, you got some progress, but you just don't know if you want to quit, just quit. That job will be there. They'll take you in. Someone similar will take you in, but give yourself a chance, man. Because if you go all in and it does work, imagine what could happen. What if it all does work out? Your life could change forever. You could set your kids up, your kids' kids. I mean, that's the reality of the world we live in with the internet. You could do anything you want to do. You could be anybody that you want to be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you go all in, man. I hope you quit that job.